Papa Team 6, welcome to another episode of For the Dads. I hope your trees are out. I hope the trash is taken out. I hope your Christmas lights are up. I hope you had a phenomenal Thanksgiving, and I hope you bought the hell out of our Black Friday deal and Cyber Monday deals running on our store, bwtb.com. This is another episode of For the Dads. This show is for fathers looking to, have some fun.
Have some fun. Let loose.
Let loose.
Talk a little shit.
Talk a little shit.
I cussed in the first couple minutes. I'm sorry.
Talk wins and losses, stuff that we're learning, working through with wifey, with the kids. I had Rude fucking bitching at me for the last hour.
She fucking bitching at you?
Yeah, she didn't want to eat her dinner. She was like upset. She didn't want Dad to do bedtime.
Oh, perfect.
But we weathered the storm. And I kept my composure. There's a couple times I'm walking up the stairs and I just wanted to lose my mind and just blow a gasket. But that would have helped nobody.
So, Rue, you wanted to make me this little bracelet that I have on my right wrist.
This one right here.
But you don't want Dada's to tuck you in.
Yeah, and I didn't get it. And it was bothering me. One, because right now, as people are listening to us, it is Monday night for our recording right now. It is after we got the kids down. It is 9 p.m.
Yeah.
On Monday. 6 hours of recording earlier today for all the Bustin' with the Boys content that's out there. Went home, spent some time at home, put the kids down, and I'm thinking, I got to get rolling. Like, Rue, you've got to help me out. We got through it. You did bring up this bracelet. My daughter, Rue, she made some bracelets for us. I came home last week, and she's like, Dad, let me tell you something. I'm like, what is it, sweetheart? She's like, I made you a bracelet. I was like, oh, my, you made me a bracelet? She's like, yeah, come look. And I go over and she hands it to me. And it's beautiful. But it just says Will. Not Dad. Not Dad.
I love Dad.
Not Daddy. Will. Oh, you got my first name. I'm going to have to explain this to people. And they're like, oh, who made that for you? People might think if they read the name, they might see the bracelet and start to think like, oh, did your daughter make you that? But the minute they see my name in the middle of them thinking of that question, they'll switch from like, oh, who made that bracelet for you? I'm like, oh, my daughter. She likes to call me Will.
Yeah. Y'all are buds.
Yeah.
You're on a first name basis.
Yeah. Like, what Dad's first name? And Charles like, you know Dad's first name. Like, no, I don't. Like, it's Will, sweetheart. You know how to spell Will. She does. She even knows how to sign language. She knows how to sign language her first name. I guess she's learning that sort of stuff at school. I don't even know how to sign language.
They're teaching her that at school. I don't even know.
They're teaching her sign language and shit. Hey,
in the parent-teacher conference. And she's doing great in sign language. No shit. Y'all teach that. That's crazy. I didn't know they did that.
Oh, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
We got to spend some time together.
We did. The Thanksgiving at Taylor's was very, very good. It was very life-giving. It was I am not homesick by any means, but I just wanted a holiday with family, the food, all that stuff. And thank God Taylor hosted that event because I got the perfect fill of what I was looking for during the holiday. It was honestly awesome.
Dude, the spread, the desserts, boys.
What was that thing you picked up? And you came over, you were talking to me, and you took this huge bite out of it. And you gave me a wink, it was just this massive pastry when we were in the kitchen. Do you remember it?
Cinnamon rolls that
it had cream in the middle of it. It looked like a funnel cake with
that's from shout out Brightside Bakery.
Oh,
they got these pastries from Brightside Bakery over in West Nashville. And that one, I don't even know what it was, but it was magical.
It looked magical. Will had a moment as he was mid-sentence with me. He just takes a bite out of that and just gives me a look oh, God.
Yeah, I think I was like, you going to play werewolf with us?
You did. I think that's exactly what you said. You took a bite and winked.
Hey, you playing werewolf with us tonight, man?
But, dude, it was incredible. I know I talked about this on Bussin' for any listeners of the Bussin' pod. But shout out Ryan Nolan, specifically here at the office, bringing his fam, his mom. We got to talk with her the entire dinner and just learn about their family, learn about Jersey. it was like that nice little feel where like it wasn't my mom, but I felt like I was hanging out with one of my aunts, or my mom, and she's just gushing about her kids and telling all these childhood stories of Ryan and his sister.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
A good family vibe over there.
Great family vibe.
It's a great feel. Like you said, it's like you get to go over the little ones. You don't have to do all the cooking yourself. It's already there. You're ready to go. You're around the boys. You're around the families. You're around the kids.
Can we talk about the to-go boxes really quick? Because that wasn't even touched on the bus.
You are right. We can't in 1 second. We got to make sure everybody listening on audio right now, everybody watching at home on YouTube, just make sure you are subscribed to the boys. It helps out this show a lot.
A ton.
Matter of fact, the last week we were talking about, hey, we're close to 10K. Let's get us to 10K. We hit 10K last week by the weekend. Now we're at over 11,000 subscribers.
Derek posted some crazy gangbusters short on YouTube that's going nuts.
We have 2 shorts that are at 2.5 million views and a couple other that are at 1 million views.
They're the one of the uncles racing, bro. It's 3.5 right now.
That, and then the kid, this was a video that genuinely made me cry. There's a kid that goes up to his mom and says, hey, I just wanted you to know the kids in the neighborhood knocked. Like, can I go out and play with them? Dude.
Have you seen that video?
I don't think I have.
My fiance sent me that and said, you should post this. And that's at about 3 million as well.
Bro.
Hey, shout out Kat. Great call.
Great dad content going up on the For the Dads channel. And again, make sure you're subscribed. Absolutely love the Papa Team 6 PT6 community. I hope PT6 is ready to go for Christmas. Again, shirts, hats, we got mugs, we got what are these things called? Like the Yetis?
Tumblers.
Yeah, tumblers.
Got tumblers that says For the Dads on it. Get ready to rock, boys, for Christmas. It's coming up. If you missed the Black Friday sale, that's okay. Everything is still on the website right now, bwtb.com.
I want to specifically shout this shirt out. This might be my favorite shirt that we have sold for the Dads.
Really?
I just love like the faded look. It's a comfort color shirt.
You look good.
Dude,
that beanie is nice. The little rocks. Stuffed bear with the cigar and the whiskey rips, man. Yeah. And Charles loves these hats. She laughed the other day because she just realized it was For the Dads, FIR.
Yes.
She had a nice little laugh. Nice little parent laugh.
Not a typo.
Yeah, not a typo.
Not a typo.
Nice little parent laugh. Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
I don't blame some of the PT6ers thinking we did.
Yeah, but go shop till you drop. We do have couple new dads to shout out here. Again, a way to engage. We have a hotline, 601 the Dads, that you can call into, leave a voicemail, a win or a loss, something you learned, something to add to the dad toolbox to get a new dad ready, whatever it is. Call in, vent, whatever your choice is. 601 the Dads. We feature you on the show. We ship you some merch for getting featured on the show. Another way to be featured on the show, if you don't want to call in and use your voice, you can email us at 601thedads@gmail.com. In multiple other ways. We have comments from social media at For the Dads Pod, or also if you're watching on YouTube right now or you're listening on Spotify, there's comments under those sections as well.
Or Galaxy
I have a
Pod.
couple new dad shout outs right here. Nathaniel Campbell became a dad on Tuesday. What?
Nothing. I had a joke that didn't land.
I giggled.
He said Galaxy Pod.
Galaxy Pod. Wherever you listen.
Yeah, wherever you listen.
The Amazon one.
Sega Genesis. We got a pod on Sega Genesis, man.
Make sure you comment.
When you laughed too, I was like, I swear I read Nathaniel correctly.
No, you're crushing it. You're crushing it.
Nathaniel Campbell became a dad on Tuesday, November 25th, and was immediately hit with a glimpse of the future as the nurses and doctors in the room started claiming they've never seen a baby come out with the broadest shoulders and biggest hands, and proceeded to nickname him the Linebacker baby.
No.
I now have a Will Compton on my hands, boys. 21.5 inches, 8 pounds, 14 ounces. Hashtag HTTR, hashtag D1 baby, hashtag boy dad, hashtag good.
Good.
Yeah, congratulations, Nathaniel.
Hey, shout out that MT6. God bless him.
Yeah, Linebacker baby. Measure his neck. Is he built for the A gap?
I got A Jones 7077 from Spotify. Texas high school football coach here. Shout out. Full-time PT6er to a beautiful 40-year-old girl, Hallie Ray. Practicing on Thanksgiving, then headed to the family Thanksgiving. Want to thank you guys for giving us the pod as a chance to not only help me be that father figure to our players, but also encouraging me to be more attentive, caring, and strong for my little one at home. Listening on the commute home every day helps me recharge after teaching/coaching all day and be present at home as well for our daughter. And A. Jones, where you coaching?
Where you coach?
You at Decatur? You at Hazel? Are you a Hornet? I got to know. Tell me what high school you're coaching at, and shout out A. Jones.
Shout out A. Jones. I got another one here. Brian Merlot. Brian from New Jersey here. My 5-week-old finished eating at 3:30. Has had the hiccups for over a half hour.
Oh, God.
Good. Gotta love the trenches. Love the show, boys. Keep up the great work.
I got Brandon Moffat 9 from YouTube. This is a repeat offender. Here to report that I tried the Chobani sweet cream with banana cream Olipop.
What's the verdict?
And I quote, buddy, it rips. Shout out Jilly Bean for the recipe. Shout out me for fudging it up.
What? How did you fudge it up again?
Heavy cream. With,
That's right, heavy cream. Heavy cream's good.
Heavy
dude.
cream. Heavy whipping cream.
You ever done like a shot of heavy cream with some glutamine?
No, that sounds incredible.
Yeah. Hey. Apparently it's supposed to like help curb your appetite a little bit, like curb your cravings for sugar.
Ooh, that sounds good.
You throw a shot of glutamine in there and then chase it with some heavy cream. Yeah.
You get
apparently.
Hey, another one. Chef will love this. You get a little Worcestershire sauce. You get a little heavy cream. You get some mushrooms. A nice little sauce for the steak. You put it on the steak.
Burgundy mushrooms is what that's called.
Ooh, that thing rips.
Delicious.
That rips. I have one from Benji Golfs on YouTube. Thankful for PT6 going through a lot of stress I feel like is never going away. And for the dads, always comes in clutch, even for a few hours for my mind to escape. That comes from Benji Golfs on YouTube.
Shout out Benji. Dude, I feel you, Benji. I feel you, bro. Last week, number one, it's something I need to correct. Charles brought it to my attention that I wasn't the one that went upstairs to Scotty when she puked all over herself. She was like, I think you said we went up and got Scotty figured out at nighttime. Like you slept. That's on me. Hand up.
Hey, Benji, come here.
Hey, Benji, let me tell you about some stress. No. You tell these stories on this podcast and get corrected by your wife. Hey, superhero that you think you are, but you're not. You didn't go up and clean up that puke. Mama did. I could have swore I said it was you. No, you said something about we. You was sleeping. I was like, she still woke me up, didn't she? Because we were sitting there going back and forth about the amounts of sleep we got. I'm like, oh, just.
No, honey,
you didn't have to clean. I'm like, well, y'all still woke me up each time.
Honey, remember I sat up and I was like, hey, do you need any help? And you're like, no, I'm good. And so I was like, oh, okay, you're good.
Sweetheart, you know, I timed my, hey, do you need any help when I knew you were done with everything? And you just look like, no, everything's taken care of. I'm like, all right, sweetheart. Let's go back to bed.
Oh, you're already done? It's all cleaned up? Go you. Yeah, last one. Do you have any more?
No, I don't have any more. That one right there, you kind of flipped it. That seems like a long one.
This is a long one.
Buckle up.
This is Jake Davison. Hey, fellas, just wanted to take a minute to say thank you for what you're doing. Your podcast has been a lifeline for me these past couple of months. My firstborn son, Carson, is 2 months old. He was born 6 weeks early and spent the first month of his life in the NICU. A week after he was born, I quit my job and decided to go all in on my business. My former employer wasn't willing to give me the time off I needed and completely disregarded what my family was going through. That moment pushed me to choose my family first and bet on myself. These last 2 months have been some of the hardest and most meaningful days of my life, juggling late night feeds, NICU visits, figuring out how to launch a business from scratch and trying my best to take care of my wife as we adjust to everything. It's been a lot, but you guys in the PT6 community have brought nothing but positivity, perspective, and encouragement right when I needed it. Thank you for showing up every week, for being real, and for creating a space that reminds dads like me that we're not alone. I'm grateful for you guys in the community that you're building. Keep doing what you're doing. It matters. Jake Davison via email.
Jake, thank you, bro. Thank you for that email, man.
Yeah, that's
a war right there.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Trying to start a business from scratch, NICU visits, late night feeds. Just how all of that shit weighs on you.
That's got to be the constant, and just like all the different punches in that of like boss isn't willing to help with the taking the silver lining of it, of using that as an excuse of, hey, I've always wanted to start my business. Maybe now's the time.
Yeah.
But that's still so hard.
Oh,
to
yeah.
just
That's one too, where like the boys, like you could be consoling with somebody and there could be giving you bits of advice or encouragement or whatever, and it just goes through one ear and not the other because you just feel like ain't nobody coming to save me here except myself.
Yeah.
Like ain't nobody there for me at the end of the day when I'm laying my head on that pillow. Wifey's going through it. I'm going through it.
Yeah.
Everybody's going through it. And it's awesome that he finds some joy listening to the boys.
Yes. That makes it feel worth it on the nights where we're up here at 9 o'clock and we're tired, but like it is still fun. It is still like,
hey, tired of grinding, tired of being a beast,
tired of being a badass dad that has to come home and hear his wife go, that's not at all how it went. And I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about me.
Oh, dude, it happens. That's what happens. You forget some parts of the story sometimes. Matter of fact, oh man, buddy, there's a comment. Somebody had a perfect one. There we go.
Hey, what'd they say?
It's from Mighty DR82. This one's on YouTube. When my wife questions or scoffs at the accuracy of my stories, I just remind her I refuse to let a little exaggeration get in the way of a good story. Edit. She saw me write this and said, "You've literally never said that before."
There you go. Who's that from?
Mighty DR82.
Great comment. That's fantastic.
What's funny too is I didn't even read the edit part. I saw that and I was like, I'll have to bring that in there whenever I'm like, hey, hand up. I wasn't up there when Scotty puked on herself.
That makes it even better when it's like an actual edit. That means that he literally had to go back and put on there. Like his wife literally read that and said, "You never said that."
You've never said that in your life. God. But that's a great comment.
Yeah.
Dude, the week we had last week overall, just in the trenches a little bit, balancing like Thanksgiving and everything else. Obviously, I was on the pod last week. You good? Sherm, do you need to get you right?
You just got me
for
right.
Something special, by the way. You're looking at that cup. That cup is for later in the show.
Oh, perfect.
Don't drink that yet.
Okay, Sherm's looking for some reinforcements, maybe a little liquid, maybe something to wet the
He was
beak.
looking for liquid courage. This is different,
He's like looking around.
What do you got? What do you got?
But bro, the week we had, obviously I was on the pod last week talking about everybody being sick and everything else. And when we shot the pod, was Charo sick too? Was Charo sick yet in that podcast?
She was.
So she just started getting sick. And I want to say it was Monday, Tuesday, whenever our nanny, she's pregnant. I tell that story too, where nanny was pregnant. She couldn't come over. We need to get the sitter over. Sitter came in clutch. Sitter traveled home to go back home to Louisiana for Thanksgiving. She got bopped by the sickness. Yeah, she got bopped by the sickness. Next morning, I want to say it was Wednesday morning, our nanny, she's coming over Wednesday morning. She's like, I can do Wednesday. I feel comfortable coming over, yada, yada, yada. She walks in the house. I'm standing there. Rue's going to the bathroom. I'm like doing the morning routine and everything else. I want to say Charles was out of the house by this point. Doing the morning routine, like Rue's going to the bathroom. Scotty's standing there. I'm trying to keep her from like climbing up on the stepping stool. Get to the sink and I'm like, Scotty, like go in Rue's room. Where are you going, Zilla? And I turn around, look over, and I thought she puked on the ground.
Oh no!
She shit on the ground. Runs, just on the ground, and Nanny walks in. There's a part of me in my mind. I'm like, should I tell her to get out of here? Because I'm thinking symptoms are over. She doesn't want to get sick because she's pregnant. I'm like upstairs, like I put Scotty in the sink, and I'm just like washing her off with the faucet water and everything because I'm not trying to touch it. I get weird about like, oh my God, there's shit everywhere. It runs everywhere. I'm like holding myself back from throwing up. I'm like, Audrey, are you here? She's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm like, hey, we got a bit of a deal going on upstairs. And Charles eventually comes in the house because Audrey's helping me out. And Charles like, are you sure you're comfortable being here? And she's like, yeah, no, I feel good. She gets popped on Thanksgiving, bro. So everybody goes down. Everybody goes down on Thanksgiving. Obviously, we had a kind of a late night on Thanksgiving staying over at the Lawans. We kind of stayed past bedtime. Kids were all fussy. We're trying to rush them home. They're screaming. We get them down. It was all handled well. Next day, Charles breaks out full body hives all over her body.
Oh my God.
Everywhere, bro. It started off as like a little rash or whatever. She's like, man, it could have been something. Like, do they have like, do they have cats over there? Like Charles got a cat allergy.
Oh, they have a brand new cat. Or not brand new, but a newer cat.
Yeah.
They were telling me.
And so it was in a couple spots where at first we were thinking cat, but then it was starting to go, it was literally all over her body, hives all over her body. We don't know if it's something she ate, but she doesn't have like a food allergy or anything like that.
Yeah.
It gets bad enough to where her whole body's covered. She goes into urgent care just to get it checked out, make sure everything's all good. She was fine. Like they like offered her a steroid. She said no to that. And then she comes home, but she was in hives. Then Friday night, we're doing Rue's bedtime. And Charles finds lice in her hair. She comes on I forget when Rue comes home, but we find lice in her hair. So we're upstairs like at the light on at nighttime. It's Friday night, trying to find these lice. We get like 4 of them out. Charles gets this professional to come over to the house on Saturday morning. She does the whole thing where she goes through all of our heads. Your boy's good. Apparently lice don't like men. They don't like the testosterone that we carry. We're a little too hot for lice. So it's always like I think it's like just girls, like younger girls, predominantly Caucasian girls that lice just cling to.
Racist.
And that's what I was looking up.
That's what I was looking up.
And
lice.
Charles didn't have any. Scotty was fine. I was fine. It was just Rue. So we got stuff in the freezer overnight. We're getting all this stuff in the washer and dryer and everything. It was a deal. And then it was either Saturday or Sunday morning. All the days are running together right now. Charles starts to get a little bit of a cold again. She's fine now, but it felt like one day after another. Boom, boom, boom. And then I got home on Wednesday afternoon and I just could not wait for the Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
We didn't have to go to ESPN. We didn't have to stream. We didn't have any obligations as far as content goes other than promoting the Black Friday stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you're watching TV late, you're sleeping, you're like kind of sleeping in, kids come downstairs, like you're having all the family time in the world. But on Thanksgiving break and everything like that, dude, on Saturday and Sunday, when you got the kiddos, you're kind of like craving to come back to work because it's just been you and the fam for like 4 days in a row.
Yeah.
Sharon and I got out of the house last night. God bless her parents, they come over after traveling to the East Coast all week. They're driving. They drive back on Saturday. Derek, I know you did as well.
Yeah, that's right.
They drive back on Saturday, turn around Sunday, come over to the house, watch the kids. Charles and I dip. We leave from like 4 to about 6:30, 7. Got out of the house and went and got some dinner. Just took a little breather. Talked about the week coming up. Kind of excited to get back in the routine of everything, so that way Rue can go to school and we get some help back over. Everybody's healthy now. Knock on wood. Your boy didn't get snipped though.
Yeah, you look good.
Your boy did not get sniped.
You don't have time.
Don't have time. Hey, yeah, you told me, you said it last week. We don't have time to get sick.
No, we don't.
But for whatever reason, I came out unscathed, bro. Came out unscathed, slept through the pukes. Like, buddy, I'm playing with house money over here.
You really have been dodging bullets. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a weekend, man.
It can truly become a cycle too. Jill has talked about it before, of like in a family, especially a family of 4. Where the virus, Derek's over there going like that, but it literally just keeps on keeping on. And this person gets sick, then this person, then this person, then this person. It could be like a month long where your house is just flu ridden or whatever.
A month long.
Sorry.
Come. Yeah.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
And just wash your hands. That's what you have to do.
The virus comes from school. Got the little one.
Yeah.
Got mom.
Yeah.
Got the sitter. Got the nanny, one by one by one. And I'm just in the corner kind of waiting. Is it going to happen to me? Never touch me.
Yeah, we've only had one scare so far with daycare. And it was like a little email that was like, hey, one of the kids might have ringworm. Yeah. Look out for the ringworm.
Watch out for the ringworm.
And then
wrestling with the kids.
They were just wrestling. But it ended up being like some little spot on
you got to be careful, man. One time I was wiping Rue. Maybe I didn't wash my hands after, and then I caught pink eye. Yeah, cleaning Rue. Maybe a little bit got on me. I don't know. Wiping my eyes. Next thing I know, pink eye.
This is such a gross story, but it's a good lesson if you have pets in the home. Is don't leave waters out like for a long time and then like drink it later. Because I had a roommate with a cat in college, and I got this nasty case of ringworm. And I go get it checked, and the doctor's like, do you have any pets in the home? And I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, yeah, well, go check the pet for ringworm. And then do you leave like waters by your nightstand and leave your door open at all? Maybe the cat got in and like drank out of your nightstand water, and then you drank it. And sure enough, the cat just had this like massive ringworm on its belly. And I was like, dude, never again. Never again. And Jill's probably listening to this and is like, Sherman, you leave waters on your nightstand all the time. The dogs can't get up there. We don't have a cat. So I already beat her to her giving me notes when I get home.
Yeah.
My Thanksgiving, it was really good. The break, Jill worked all of the break. So it was like solo time with Scarlett on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But it was really good solo
That's
time.
brutal. She had to work, bro. Shout out to moms out there that are in healthcare, on call, had to work the weekends.
It was hard, and that I would say that's kind of like the main takeaway from the weekend is I think I'm just really, really drained, and like energy, emotional wise, just like fully drained. And so going into that week, I was already kind of drained. And then during the weekend, I like almost just had like a mental break from just being like, yo, like this is like, oh my gosh, what did I sign up for? But also in the same breath, like being really appreciative of what I signed up for. And like Scarlett, just that time with Scarlett was really incredible because now she like is being held by mom, but she's like reaching out to me and kind of like being like, nah, which she always did that, vice versa.
Because you had the time with her.
Oh, so much time, dude. And just like her falling asleep on my chest and stuff, like after feeds, and I would like time it out. I was starting to kind of like learn her, hey, you know, you're looking like you want to lay on Dada's chest and you might want to take a little nappy. And sure enough, I was right. And she goes down for like a little hour nap. And so it was a really hard weekend, but it was a really good weekend. And just a lot of good conversations out of it with Jill too, of kind of like breaking down my weekend and how it was hard. And I'm sure it's hard for you having to work on the holidays and us kind of coming together and being like, we need some time for ourselves. So her mom came up and is up here this week. And Jill and I are going to get to go on a little date night.
Yeah?
2 date nights.
When?
Probably tomorrow and Wednesday.
Nice, dude.
We're going on 2 date nights. We're going to go see a movie.
You know which one?
Don't even know. Don't even care. I told her I'll go see Wicked 2. I don't give a shit.
Dude, Wicked's a good... we saw the first one not too long ago.
Which
second one good? Yeah.
I have nothing against Wicked. That's just like me saying we'll go see your movie. Like you choose. I do not care.
Stellar Predator.
Go see the new Predator. And I told her as long as I have
still pissing my wife we didn't go see Predator that one day.
Hey, we'll go see it. We'll see the new Predator.
Yeah.
With Elle Fanning. Wait, sorry, what?
We'll go with you to the movie.
Oh, yeah, dude. We should do like a little movie night. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Listen, I'm down. I always love a good theater visit.
Yeah.
Go check out a flick, eat some popcorn.
Bro, that's Jill and I's like guilty pleasure date night is dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And just only order apps wherever you go. We only get like appetizers and go somewhere like Chili's or something, you know, just fast, easy, whatever. Get apps. Leave some room for popcorn. Jill might want a hot dog. Sue me, honey. I said it. You might get a hot dog at the theater. You might get 2 hot dogs. She gets the little kid box that comes with the popcorn and the candy and the hot dog. I get a large popcorn every time. Quote me. Call up Tremo, my boy. From Baylor.
I'll call him
He'll tell
up.
you. Always get the large popcorn. I get the jalapenos too. If y'all have never done jalapenos with popcorn. But anyways,
so we got a couple date nights coming up.
We got little date nights.
So as PT6 listening to this right now, you just went on your first date night last night. You got another date night coming up tonight.
Yeah.
Follow Sherm. What are your social medias?
Shermstew _2.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. It kind of rhymes.
Shermstew _2.
Come
for
on.
the live updates on date night.
And that's Stu, STU, not STWART.
End with the shockwave.
Oh, buddy, if I get the ride, I'm not even trying to be funny. If I, in these next 2 days, if I go to the movies and eat a large bucket of popcorn with jalapenos and then have a steak that I did not cook, that someone cooked for me, and then ride Shockwave, take me to heaven.
With a good night of sleep.
And I get to sleep in? Holy shit. Buddy.
That morning 2 is going to be nice the next
and
morning.
that shockwave dopamine hit, and then you just boom, and you're out, and then you sleep in that next morning.
Is
And for any new listeners, shockwave means coitus, which is Latin for sex. Not to get too dirty on you, but it's a late night PT6.
We'll be cracking a cold one.
But I digress. I'm sorry. I just got excited.
What are you sorry for, man?
I don't even know.
Yeah, like be excited, bro.
I'm fucking
PT6
stoked.
happy for you. They're nudging their misses right now, baby. The shockwave.
Oh, Sherman, what kind of steak are you gonna get? Talk dirty to me. Probably a ribeye. And I eat all the fat too. I don't even care.
Like, I'm bloated and I have cramps. Not tonight. What's that? What is that? Hall Pass?
I need to watch that movie.
You've never seen Hall Pass?
It's with Owen Wilson and
Jason Sudeikis.
Yes.
You've never seen, bro. You've got to watch Hall
I've never
Pass.
fully watched it all the way
You've seen
through.
it, Derek?
Yeah. Ribs.
Where he's like wanting to get laid. He's like popping around. He's like popping around the ass. And she's going up the stairs. Oh, stop! I'm bloated and I have cramps.
When they get caught on the security camera, and he's like, "Hello, I'm a wide mouth vagina."
He's like,
Dude, sure, this
all
is
right,
your movie.
Yeah, all right. I guess I'll go.
No.
The car it is, and he's just jerking off in the car.
That's where he goes?
yeah.
God, what a spot.
Bro,
What a
you
spot.
have to watch Hall Pass, man.
I have to.
Great movie for PT6ers.
I've always seen it's one of those where I probably always caught the last 30 minutes or something. I couldn't tell you any scenes from it. I need to sit down and fully watch it.
Yeah. You'll like it. That's a good movie.
Also, the vibes are so electric in here. Like, just the lighting is incredible.
Yeah.
Shout out, Chef.
Yeah. Shout out, Chef. You've crushed the lighting, bro. I've been seeing people even go out of their way to comment about the lighting
That's
on the show.
when you know. Like, why the hell are people in our comments talking about the lighting? Because it's that good.
Yeah.
It's cozy.
It's cozy. We have rain just gently going dee, 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 dee on the roof.
We're having some good laughs.
Some good laughs.
What else is there to talk about?
Buddy.
Fatherhood.
I don't know. What do y'all want to talk about?
Can I talk about my turkey?
Chef,
Sure,
please.
Chef. You call, talk to us about your turkey.
And just keep it under an hour, Chef. Talk about the turkey.
I just want to say that to all the PT6ers out there that commented under the video that we posted, giving me props, I can't tell you how much that means to me because there's a lot of pressure. First turkey of my life. And Thanksgiving is a big you screw up the turkey, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's a debacle.
That is a big deal.
It's a prime time spot. And I was very happy with how it turned out. It needed like 10 minutes less in the oven.
Chef,
And the rest was just a little dry.
do you mind doing me a favor? Can you put an image of your turkey right there?
Yes, I can.
Because I want PT6 to see it because it deserves screen time. And then tell us a little bit about your family's reaction to your turkey, Chef. What were the people saying?
It was really good all around the board. My
Good.
dad's very happy because he doesn't have to cook a turkey anymore. And now it's my responsibility permanently. Got compliments from the parents, grandparents. Little brother even put in something nice there. Had a couple nice words. That's a big win.
That's big.
I was happy with it. I'm usually the person that will shit on my food the most, just naturally. So overall, it was a big win. So on to next year, and we're gonna elevate. We can get better.
Congrats on the turkey.
Congrats
Chef.
on the
Thank you.
turkey, Chef. Maybe an underground
appreciate it.
oven.
How's
next
you and your
year.
bro? How's you and brother?
Dude, we had the best Thanksgiving we've ever had.
Nice,
him.
man.
We sat there, we ripped a couple parlays, watched
Yeah,
football
you
all
did.
day. It was genuinely the best Thanksgiving I've had with him.
Really?
We're in that sibling spot where I think we were a little late to the party, but we've had that moment where we were like, hey, you're actually really awesome. Like as a brother and stuff. You know how like when you're younger, you get in that
Yeah.
stage where you fight a lot. I think we finally hit a big swing over, which
Is he
it's not
in
like we
his
aren't always close.
20s now?
He's 20, about to be 21.
There you go.
So we had
just a young goon beret.
We hit a parlay on Thanksgiving. Actually, I did. He added Mark Andrews anytime touchdown, which didn't hit. So I was celebrating, but he was happy for me. But it was just the feeling of like, oh yeah, we got to bond a lot, and we don't get to see each other a lot because he's in college. So overall, that was.
Remind me your brother's name.
Grant.
Shout out Grant.
Shout out Grant, man.
PT sickos, ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this episode because we are brought to you by, or this episode is brought to you by Wayfair. And guys, listen, the holidays are here. Get what you need fast with Wayfair. From bedding and linens to decor for every room in the house, Wayfair is your one-stop shop. Last minute guest prep. You're having family over to the house. Refresh your guest room with bedding, throw pillows, and accent chairs for way less. Why is Wayfair the best place to get gifts? Because Wayfair has fast, last-minute shipping for all that decor and hosting essentials and gift guides to help you shop for everyone in the family. Kids' rooms, refresh, and get them excited about the holidays. You can even get your Christmas tree on Wayfair. And Wayfair sent us gift cards. Will and I are extremely excited. We're going to be buying some Christmas decor off the site. I'm thinking of getting some garlands for my fireplace. Will hasn't told me exactly what he's going to get yet, but I know he's about to go bazooka bonkers with that gift card on the site because I got this Baylor sign from Wayfair. Will got his Memorial Stadium plaque from Wayfair.com. They have a ton of stuff, guys. We're talking about Christmas because it's that time of year. They also have a ton of outside, like tailgating essentials, basically like grills, folding chairs, types of plates and different dishware. It's crazy what all Wayfair has. I've loved everything I've gotten off of the site. Use pretty much damn near everything I've gotten off of the site for kitchen, household, living room, you name it. And I need to get a couch off there. We've talked about it. Jill deserves a new couch, and Wayfair is going to be where we get it. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Glad you had a good Thanksgiving, Chef.
Thank you, Will. I'm glad.
Derek, what about
Derek,
yours?
did you have a good Thanksgiving? I know you drove out to the East Coast.
Yeah, Wednesday I drove up to Pittsburgh. Wonderful Thanksgiving. We do about a noon for my mom's side and then a 5 o'clock for my dad's side. So I saw everyone in my family. What I will say is the red Solo cups in front of you are a gift from my father.
Oh,
I forgot.
What is that, Olipop?
I forgot it in the fridge, and he said, "Hey, I packed you a to-go bag because I left at 5 a.m. and I zipped it up, and it was waters, it was everything in one single Ridge Rush, one single.
So this
flip.
is Ridge
this
Rush,
is
right
Ridge
here.
Rush
From old Chip,
for everyone to try. He said they'll know what I meant when I said Skittles on steroids. So my Thanksgiving was wonderful. I come back bearing gifts from a bunch of things that I had on my desk, but then Ridge Rush for the boys from Chip.
Can I just really quickly shout out Chip? I fucking love that he did that. And cheers to the For the Dads crew. Cheers to a nighttime recording. Cheers to the Shockwave.
That's pretty good.
That's Skittles on steroids.
Hey, this is my full review.
It honestly doesn't hit near as hard as what his description is.
100%.
Like Skittles on steroids. I taste the Skittles, but not in such a way that it kind of turns me away from.
If you put this in the hands of a 21-year-old Sherman and you threw some vodka in this shit, yeah, this is like the ultimate, like Red Bull Vegas bomb, whatever, any of those bombs.
It's akin to something that hey, we're Olipop here, but it's a familiarity that has a really good taste to it, but it's light.
It's good.
It's a dad show. It's a family show, bro. We don't want to be talking about vodka and Olipop. You put some vodka in this, all right? Easy, sure.
Hey.
Hey, can I tell you about
That was the Goon Beret sneaking out.
Yeah, old goon. Yeah, old
I'm
Goon Beret
talking a little
Sherm.
bit too much about.
So I want to listen. The cream soda Olipop, incredible. So wifey and Rue had to make a Target run yesterday. I was home. Scotty was upstairs taking a nap. Your boy was getting the tree out, getting everything set up because we were decorating for Christmas over the weekend, which I hope all of you got to do. That is a great time. That's a great family building moment, is getting the kids. Like, Rue loves putting up ornaments. You got to kind of take your time with her. She clusters the ornaments together in the same spot, and you got to kind of talk her into, hey, let's put it over here, sweetheart. We need a little bit more on this side. They took a little break. They went to Target. I whispered to Rue before she left, and I said, hey, Rue, come here. Let me tell you a secret. And I whispered in her ear. I said, don't let mom forget my Olipop. Crisp apple. Make sure to tell her, don't let mom forget my Olipop.
Yeah.
Charles, she forgot the day before. But I tell Rue, I'm like, sweetheart, you'll carry out this mission for Dad. And I look her in the eyes and I say, do you got that? She said, yeah. I said, tell me it again. I said, what do I not want you to forget? And she leans into my ear and she's like, Olipop. Go tell your mother.
There you go, kid.
She goes over to mom. She's like, hey, mom, we can't forget Dad's Olipop. Apple juice. It's crisp apple. She's like, crisp apple. They laugh. They go to the store. Come back home. And I'm sitting over by we got the fireplace going. Get the fireplace going. And she comes over. And I think I'm on my phone. And she comes over and she's like, Dad. And that's when she's starting to get this sense of tone for delivering news.
Oh.
She would have ran and said, Dad, I got you Olipop apple or crisp apple. She goes, Dad. And I look up. I say, what is it, sweetheart? And she's like, they didn't have the apple Olipop.
No.
I said, oh, sweetheart, that's okay that they did. She's like, but I got you a different one. I said, oh my gosh, you did? Can you go show me? We get up and kind of go over there. She pulls it out and shows me and kind of shows me in a way she has the face is Dad going to be happy? Because Charles said she was bummed in the aisle.
Oh,
She's like, sweetheart,
no.
they don't got crisp apple. And she was kind of losing it a little bit. We got to get the crisp apple for Dad. And it was cream soda, and I was so fired up, and I tried it for the first time, and buddy, yeah. Emotional reaction, top of the list.
Really?
Now that I've had time to sleep on it, it might still be at the top.
What?
Crisp apple, listen. So I've had classic grapes so much that the new flavors are kind of turning me on a little bit.
Yeah.
Crisp apple, it tastes so fresh and light, and it's got the perfect carbonation.
What is the name of this one?
That's Ridge Rush.
Ridge Rush. And I've seen people are fans of it. This was a good drink. Ridge Rush was a good drink.
To what Chef was leaning to, there is a green beverage owned by another company we will not name that it emulates, and I think this is a better version of it, is what we
got you.
Got you. Cream soda. The
cream soda, bro, is so damn good.
I need to try cream soda. I've had banana cream. I've had grape.
That's what I want to try. Banana cream. That seems like one that really gets my shit going.
It was very strong, and I'm big on the tropical flavors of coconuts, bananas, all that kind of jazz. So it might not be your fancy, but as a fan of those types of flavors, the banana cream is strong. I do want to say though, with the Ridge Rush, to y'all's point, not even close to as sour as I thought it was going to be, and actually really light, easy.
Yeah, Ridge Rush was good.
Yeah, no, which means it was great.
Ridge Rush was good.
It was good.
Quality drink.
We need to do a full PT6 breakdown of our favorite flavors.
Yeah, because I feel like PT6 is really buying into this Olipop wave.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we're setting a tone. PT6 is setting a tone out there.
I don't think
with Olipop right now.
As a consumer, I don't remember how many times I've ever seen a podcast with a sponsor or something and the buy-in from a community in terms of a product or something that is supported. Because I think we all love it. We're all big Olipop fans here, but to see the community then go in and back it up too.
Yeah.
And also fall in love with it just like we have is pretty freaking sick.
You gotta think, bro. It aligns with like the family vibe. You got kiddos who like soda. Like as far as alternative for a drink, like yes, we promote Olipop and read advertising for Olipop, but it's 2 to 5 grams of sugar per can. It's 9 grams of prebiotic fiber. I can list it all. I don't even need.
He's not going off of the script.
I don't even need the script, bro. So I would see why families would want to have it stocked in their fridge. Number one, once mom and dad get a taste of it, it's like, oh shit. We talk about staying hydrated, drinking water, all that stuff. Sometimes you need something a little new to get the taste buds going.
Yeah.
And you get to put away the diet bullshit, the Diet Coke, the fake sugar stuff, the soda. And you got Olipop in your fridge with all these different flavors, the variety, the range. I've had 4 total. I haven't had the vintage cola yet. I haven't had the Doctor, whatever it is.
I'm walking through. I had a true Will Compton tweet moment because I was walking through the store and I saw an Olipop holiday pack. And I'm like, you told me Olipop had a holiday pack and it's not even on our ad read?
Yeah, bro, you and this Will Compton tweet. But I know Sherm thought of one too. We were standing outside the Lawans and I think Sherm was taking a picture. We were doing like a family photo and Sherm was saying something, or I might've been saying something. And I was like, hey, how'd that get up there? And he started laughing.
Bro, wait. Keep it. Sorry.
That was it. That was my story.
Okay.
How'd that get up there?
He asked me to take a picture. I'm telling this to our guys because they would find it equally hilarious as a Will Compton moment of there's one single ball, like glowing ball, pretty big in each one of the Luan's trees in their backyard. And it's very, very high up in the tree. Nobody has mentioned these balls at all. Charo is having a conversation with me on how to work her camera that's very in depth. And Will just all of a sudden just breaks that and just goes, hey, how did that get up there? Pointing at the ball. And I just belly laughed for like a solid 30 seconds. And I think Charo may have just found it funny that I found it funny. I don't know. But I belly laughed at that.
We had to be out there because we had to go to Rue. So you got a toddler, you're trying to get a family photo in. We're holding Scotty. So that's going to be, hey, let's get a family photo before it gets too dark, whatever it is. Sun was going down. And Rue's out there swinging outside. So, when you're a little one, they're out there doing their own thing. You got to kind of go to them because if you mention, hey, let's take a photo together, they're not about it. They all of a sudden want to shell up. When they start getting their own little personality, their own little attitude, they figure out what family like pictures and everything else. They don't want to smile. So we had to go out to Rue to do that. Now, a dad hack that I hit. So on Black Friday morning after Thanksgiving, we went over to Bar 3 and did a workout. I worked out. I'd hit my annual quota for working out at Bar 3. By the way, it was a phenomenal workout and my back felt better all weekend.
Oh, really?
Not like good and healed, but in a way to where I wasn't like when I'm leaning down into the crib, I'm not like having to lean my whole body on the crib, put my hands on my knees. Like my back pain is real.
Yeah.
But it was a good enough workout to where I'm thinking I might want to put Bar 3 in my life weekly, once a week.
Really?
Because it had me feeling that good. Now that my dad hack for the family photos is after we got done with the class, Char wanted to get a family photo, holding the balls, like just a family pic at Bar 3. I knew Rue wasn't going to be about it. And Char was about to ask her and I stopped my wife and I said, hey, don't ask Rue to take a photo. If we ask her, she's not going to want to do it. What we need to do is act like we're excited holding the balls. We're going to take a photo and just tell Rue, hey, we're going to take a photo with Scotty. She was like cleaning the mat. She was doing something that had her attention. But if you got a little one, like Rue is 3. And so if you have a 3-year-old or like an abrasive toddler that doesn't want to take photos, you just tell them you're going to take a photo with Rue, whoever else. So we're going to get a photo together and pose and do this fun stuff. And you do it in front of them. They all of a sudden, once it starts happening, they don't want to miss the photo. They want to run over. They want to take it like you're doing. They want to be performative now because they feel like they're missing out on the photo. So a simple dad hack. Don't tell your little one, I don't know if it's going to work on boys. Boys are nuts. Boys are a different animal. There could be parents like that, like, yeah, boys are a different beast. But you got a little girl and they're kind of abrasive taking photos. You just don't tell them. You're like, hey, can we get a photo with you? You just go and start taking the photo and let her know, hey, what we do is, hey, we're going to go take a photo with Scotty. We'll be back in a second, like right in front of her. And then all of a sudden she wants to run in and take a photo. And it was beautiful. That's simple dad hack. Simple dad hack.
And it goes along with the law of the picnic. That's a lot harder to talk somebody into coming with you to the picnic. Whereas if you just laid the picnic out and you're sitting there and you got all the nice food and it looks nice, somebody's way more willing to come sit down there.
That's called the law of the picnic?
The law of the picnic.
Okay.
You set the picnic up and then it looks good. It looks fun. Law of attraction. They come in. They want to join.
Boom. Hey, that looks kind of fun over there. Yeah. I feel that.
I love that. Also, another dad hack was Rue swinging on the swing, and we go to take the picture with her. Hey, Rue, you gotta get off the swing. We gotta take a picture. No. And I just instantly go, actually, you know what, Rue? Stand on the swing.
Yeah. You don't have to move, sweetheart.
You get to stand on the swing.
Yeah.
And she jumped on that.
Yeah, she was about that. And then the next day I was thinking about the same element of her not wanting to do it. I'm like, hey, don't even ask her. Let's just say we're taking a photo. Let's look like we're having fun. She'll run right over to us.
Let's go.
A flawless execution.
We have some further readings. I know you have some, and then I have some thoughts and prayers comments.
Okay, I got some positive show comments I can rip. This from Harrison Coon 8303 on YouTube. Grateful for the dad. Shout out Chef Jack. Shout out Home Team Pizza and Pizza Friday.
Oh,
cheers!
Shout
I got another one here from Kevin Kuklinski.
Yep.
Haven't been listening for long, but had a comment from the boys a couple pods ago that hit me hard. I don't have to do these things. I get to do these things.
Shout out Derek.
Shout out Derek. My girl and I have separated for the time being, and we have an almost 3-year-old boy. This was the first holiday where we are splitting duties and not together. I showed up to my ex-in-laws and saw Sarah cooking by herself. My first thought was, I get to help out. I got a 3-year-old occupied with toys and went straight to work cooking, doing dishes, prepping the table. It made everyone's day better and made a very tense situation relaxing. No matter what the future holds for us, when I get in a situation where I used to get upset or do nothing and walk away, I now remember that I get to do this. Thank you for all the advice, support, and love, PT6. That is a comment I was not expecting to read.
I know.
I was almost ready to bust.
Comment.
Yeah, I was almost ready to bust Derek's balls because Derek goes through the comments and it's got another Derek shout out in here with the I get to. But that is dude, that is a phenomenal comment that I was not expecting to read.
Was my favorite comment of the week by far. Also, yeah, I thank you guys for saying my name in it. Yeah. But I was like, how can I actually deliver a comment that guy's perspective is one that I will choose every day of the week? That guy has a really good outlook on that.
That's an incredible perspective of separating your ego from everything else. It's like if I'm in that situation, you hope to have that outlook on everything. Because I'm sure that is very abrasive, very tense, very uncomfortable, especially if that's the first time, the first holiday, and you're on, you're in like enemy territory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're at the ex-in-laws. You're with them. You're on that side. You can sit there and make it awkward. You can make it weird, but instead you're like looking like, let me go see how I can help. Let me go cook. Let me go do this. And what a great example for the kiddos, because I'm sure those are going to be hard conversations as his 3-year-old gets older.
Yeah.
And that dude right there, say that example is carried out for the rest of time. What a phenomenal example for their 3-year-old as they get older.
Yes, dude.
And see what something like that looks like if they were to happen to be in that situation.
Yes.
Or if they're seeing a bad situation with one of their friends and they're reminded of how their parents acted even when, you get old enough and have some perspective and look back and be like, damn, they really kept it together for the sake of me.
A very humbling reminder too that I'm sitting there solo with Scarlett and, not woe is me, but being like, oh man, this is rough and tough. But like my wife is coming home at the end of the day. Like I get to sleep in bed next to my wife that night and we get to talk about how much we love our daughter. Like, this guy's deep in the trenches, fighting through a hard situation and still finding the positive. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 100%. I got one more here from Alexa Santa Maria on Instagram. This is Milk Team 6 here. Mama, 2 daughters, 1 and 3, heading to Dayton, Ohio to see the family for Thanksgiving. Listening to this episode with my husband. Huge fan, so we have people listening while traveling. That fires me up. Sitting in the backseat with the girls to keep everyone calm. Here, Will's family is fighting a bug, throwing up everywhere. 2 seconds later, my 3-year-old is puking all over the car.
Oh.
iPad, I tap him in the driver's seat. Speaking of throw up, oh shit, she asked. What was that? Throw up, honey. Right on cue. Too funny not to share that in the moment. Happy Thanksgiving. Wishing you all safe and happy holidays. Picture attached, post puke. Just smiling in the car seat.
Wait, so literally as you're telling the puke story, she puked.
2 seconds later, 3-year-old puking all over the car in the iPad.
Oh my God. And they're listening to the episode in the car on a road
Yeah.
trip.
Tap him on the driver's seat. Speaking of throw up, oh shit.
Bro, that's so brutal.
Brutal, man.
Brutal.
Especially too, like when kids are throwing up and it's like their first time throwing up and they kind of don't know what's happening and their face is kind of panicked a little bit. And it's like, it's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. You're doing just fine. Just keep yakking if you gotta keep on spitting.
Wait, that also reminds me, we got to do some kind of breakdown of road trip prep and like road trip strategy, diaper changes during road trips.
Yeah.
Because it's no easy task.
No. I thought you were going to keep going.
I did too. I had blank.
No.
I had something really good though. I had something good.
Here's how you pack the bag. Here's how you pull over.
We could talk about it on another pod. It's it's nothing. I have some thoughts and prayers comments. This one comes from Crut17 on Instagram. He said, boys, sure you won't see this. LOL, we did, but little update. I just commented on last episode's YouTube post and told you all about how I'm supposed to get a terrible week all alone because the girlfriend and boy are headed off to Disney. Well, here we are, Thanksgiving morning, and she's in the most pain I've ever seen her in. I brought her to the ER and we have been here all day. She's got kidney stones and an infection and is going to get transferred for surgery. They're going to try to get her in early tomorrow so she can hopefully still make the flight Saturday, even if she's not able to do any rides at Disney. I'm by her side trying to give her whatever little comfort I can. Feels so awful not being able to ease her pain at all, but she's an absolute trooper. While crying in the ER bed, she looked over and said, good, with a very little giggle to follow. I might have turned her into a Milk Team 6 member looking for some good vibes sent our way. Our luck has been down these last few months. Crut17.
Crut.
Not only shout out to you, but shout out to MT6er that's going through it.
Yeah.
Kidney stones are no joke.
I know, bro. Thankfully, never had them.
And I have a family member that has passed double digits of kidney stones. I will leave them anonymous.
So
but
painful.
buddy. It's bad. And that certain family member is female and did compare it to childbirth.
Really?
Yeah. Was like very, very much... The sharp pains are like close to childbirth, which is just a crazy thought. Crazy thought. But thoughts and prayers out to that family.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
I hope they got to go to Disney World. I really do.
I'm sure she gutted it out.
Yes.
You know what kind of trooper like leaned over saying good with a little little chuckle?
Give him the little wink like you eating that pastry.
Yeah.
Just good. Daquan Brown, 68. This comes from TikTok. Hey, fellas, I just wanted to say thanks for all you got. Hey, fellas, I just wanted to say thanks for all you guys do for dads. My wife just delivered our twins via C-section at 34 weeks. The twins are in the NICU growing awesomely. My wife was released from the hospital and admitted back in the same day for what she thought was a stroke. Turned out to be Bell's palsy and preeclampsia. That's serious stuff. We have been away from our 3-year-old son for almost a week. Your podcast has been a saving grace, keeping me calm throughout all these events. That is really, really hard.
Yeah, man.
Preeclampsia is very serious.
What is explain preeclampsia to me?
That is I cannot go into the medical cause, but that's what Jill was had potential for preeclampsia. And it has something to do with the failure of what the babies feed on, the placenta.
Yeah.
It's like a failure of the placenta, and then there's some kind of thing where it basically like poisons the blood of the mom, I guess. If somebody wants to Google it.
The exact cause of I'm not going to preeclampsia is unknown, but it's believed to begin with problems in the development of the placenta, such as inefficient blood flow. It's complex, multiple factors, including looking for what can happen. But yes, very serious.
Yeah, very serious stuff. So thoughts and prayers out to them.
Absolutely, and their son too, like NICU. That stuff's never easy.
Yes,
like Rue's in NICU for like a week, a little over maybe like 10 days. I can't remember. My wife.
I had forgotten about that.
Just swinging at the air right now. Yeah, but because she had whenever they come out and she's like, oh, so she's basically got like her shit all over her, so it's like in her lungs.
Oh yes, yeah.
Falconia.
Yes, sir. That's
is that
correct.
what it is?
I don't.
No, it ain't.
I don't know. I was giving it to you.
Yeah, I was part of for a second.
I know feces.
Falconium?
That starts with an F.
Yeah,
So maybe.
something. Basically, her shit was all over and it got her to lungs, so she had to be in NICU, and it was for, she was in there for a little bit.
Falconia is a fictional city in the manga anime series Berserk. Falconia.
Hey, we tell people on this show we ain't experts, all right?
Hey.
There's a couple of dads trying to figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
Look that up. They're born the
Aragorn, actually.
yeah.
I'm going to Google the baby comes out. And
shit all over him.
The baby comes out and there's shit everywhere.
I don't know what to Google, Will. I'm Google baby poop himself, and I don't know what to Google. Is it meconium aspiration syndrome? Meconium aspiration syndrome.
There we go.
Yeah. MAS.
Meconium.
I'm Googling this on a work computer.
What the hell is meconium? They basically got shit all over. Okay.
I literally Googled the baby comes out and there's shit.
That's what I Googled too.
What would it say for yours?
Meconium aspiration syndrome. I'm so sorry. I'm laughing about this because Rue had it. But that is what Rue had.
Yeah.
She had Falconia.
You already know when they hit me with that, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Basically, shit's all over. You can't just say that. Like they're born in their own shit. Let me get the cord.
I can't wait. Be around the doctor and nurse and be like, Doc, that sounds like they might have a little Falconia. He sounds like Falconia to me. I'm no expert.
It's a Falconia.
Oh, God.
Can I talk about my turkey?
Yeah. Chef, let's talk about your
Talk about the turkey, Chef. All right. Can I talk about my turkey?
Every time we record at night, this thing goes off the rails.
Okay, do we want to jump into emails? I do have a very quick what are the odds, because we didn't do it last week.
Hit the what are the odds? I have a crack a cold one from JV555.
And guys, I am so delirious that I need y'all to check me on whether or not I did this what are the odds, but I swear to God, I don't think we have. Did we talk about twins and the likelihood of twins and types of twins?
No. Harvard, and we did one more.
Okay. So we have not. Okay. Then I would.
The likelihood of
Hopefully it's so nice that we did it twice is the worst case scenario. But what are the odds? Brought to you by FanDuel. Thank you, FanDuel. Twins.
What are the odds twins get Falconia?
What are the odds that one has it, one doesn't? Let's break down twins. What do y'all think is the most common type of twin? I'll break it down for you guys. We have
There's multiple types.
We have multiple types. We have identical twins.
Yeah.
We have fraternal twins that it's either correct. Yeah, fraternal twins. Falconia twins. But the fraternal twins, they could be boy.
What's fraternal mean?
Fraternal means that they are in the same womb, but they are not from the same egg. Two separate eggs.
Oh, wow.
Identical twin, same egg.
Then you got Siamese.
Then you got the Siamese. So you have either identical twins or you have fraternal twins that are boy, girl, or boy. What do you think is the most common type of twin?
Identical.
Okay.
I think it's fraternal boy girl.
Okay.
Oh, so you got to do the option inside the fraternal. You can't just say fraternal.
Yeah. Do you want to change your answer?
I'll go with identical just to mix it up.
He gets a whole category.
Yeah.
I'll go identical.
Identical.
Yeah.
I hope the mic, please juice the mic on that. We have to get some audio of that.
Will's got Falconia.
Will literally just gave his chair Falconia.
Yeah, we're off the rails right now. What's the answer?
Fraternal opposite. Derek wins.
Congrats.
Fraternal opposite sex. 35% chance.
I got to crack a cold one here.
Please.
By our boy JV555.
Oh my
Crack
God.
a cold one when your kid gives you an unprovoked, unsolicited, I love you, or tells you how much fun they are having with you. The good shit.
Ooh.
I actually have a very wholesome story. I was sitting there. It was last night. It was Sunday. We got home from date night. We're hanging out with the in-laws. We're hanging out with Lola and Opa. It's about 6:30 at night. I'm sitting on the chair closest to the fireplace. Scotty is catty corner across the coffee table, and I got Scotty throwing a Rolodex of verbiage, which is like, dad.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I'm like, can you say kiss? Because I'll say, can you say can you say dad? And I'll be like, can you say kiss? She stops what she's doing. She was like holding a toy. She puts the toy down, walks around the coffee table, and just has a massive smile on her face, thinking like she knows what kiss means, thinking like he wants to kiss me.
Uh-huh.
So she just comes over, open mouth with the big smile. I lean in and give her a kiss. Then after I give her a kiss, and mind you, I'm just trying to get her to say kiss, like I'm trying to test her verbiage.
Yeah.
But the fact that she just stops what she's doing, when I'm like, can you say kiss? She stops what she's doing and she just kind of walks around the coffee table, comes over, gives me a kiss. And then like softly, she's like looking at both my hands. And she puts one of her hands and like slides it like under my hand, because we have the rhythm of hug, kiss, and 3 squeezes. 1, 2, 3, I love you. She like puts her hand under my hand, and I'm thinking to myself, she wants me to do 3 squeezes right now. And I'm like, 1, 2, 3, I love you. And she's just smiling. And it melted your boy, bro. It melted your boy.
That's epic.
Where I just continue to like bring it up. I'm like, yo, sweetheart, Charles, how crazy was that? Like, I'm like going through the words and I'm like, can you say kiss? And she stops what she's doing and walks around like, I'm going to go give dad a kiss. And then like looks at my hands and softly puts her hand under mine just to get 3 squeezes. Dude.
Is that your crack a cold one?
That's gotta be my crack a cold one.
That
Jay
has to
saying
be.
something like that and it sparked me remembering that last night. Yeah, that's my crack a cold one, bro.
My crack a cold one goes to Scarlett meeting Santa today. And I sent a little image to Chef and he can pull that up. But I haven't gotten the full breakdown. I haven't gotten the full story from Jill yet, but it looked like no tears.
That's amazing.
Which is huge.
So you'll have that crack a cold one, show the photo.
Show the photo.
And also run the video of Rue meeting Black Santa for the first time. I have a photo sitting out in my car, like Rue cried. We went to the mall, saw Santa. She cried the first time. Second time we go to the mall, she cries on that one. We will play this video. This one it's just so funny. It's just so
it's
funny.
It's an instant bussin' classic.
Yeah. She's been scared of Santa. Like Rue's very weary. Like she's very shy.
Yeah.
We did Halloween this year. She's 3 this year. The first couple of years I got her in the rhythm of saying trick or treat. She was like the sweet little girl who'd say trick or treat and stuff. But she's also like very reserved and shy around new people.
Yeah.
She's never wanted to meet Santa. We went to this like lights, you know, where they have all the lights set up and you walk around. They got the hot chocolate. We're checking out lights. There's Santa back in the barn and we go out to meet Santa in the back of the barn. And she's gripping me, screaming, doesn't want to meet Santa. She's never wanted to mess with Santa. She likes the idea of Santa, but once Santa's there and in front of her, she ain't about that.
Yeah.
It's stranger danger. But this one to the ball, and it was Black Santa. It's just the funniest. I did it on I put it on social media. And I put it on TikTok, I think last year, a couple of years ago, and it was banging. Oh, it was nuclear.
Yeah.
Because everybody's playing the whole racing and everything else. I'm just laughing because she's that way with all of them. But it was just so funny that it happened to be this moment. And I filmed it. So when we got to the mall, I'm like taking videos. You ready to go meet Santa? She's like, yeah. She's all excited. Then we go up to meet Santa and I'm like, oh, this is going to be perfect.
Yeah. And just complete meltdown.
Yeah. It was so funny, bro.
Oh my.
You're watching it? Yeah.
It's the way she runs away and she's not even within like 50 feet of him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's funny, man. It is funny. So we'll see how she does with Santa this year.
Yes. And of course, Liquid IV, Crack a Cold One is brought to us by Liquid IV. And the show is sponsored by Liquid IV. Guys, don't let the grind drain you. Ditch the glitch with zero sugar, zero crash from Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code BUSSIN at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code BUSSIN at liquidiv.com. I forgot what flavor I gave you, Will. What are you rocking over there? I got the firecracker.
I believe you gave me the strawberry lemonade.
Ooh.
My favorite, cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Blue or pink.
Yeah.
I do not care.
One thing I would love from PT6, the community, we'll jump into these voicemails and emails, is what are some good traditions you do around Christmas time? Like Charles getting Nutcracker tickets lined up. She loves taking Rue to the Nutcracker. She asked if I want to be a part of it this year because last year she went with just Rue and her, and I kind of felt some type of way. Oh, because she kind of snuck it on me. Because I went with them a couple years ago. I enjoyed it. I love seeing Rue all fired up.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, go ahead and throw for December 26th, seeing the Nutcracker here in Nashville.
I was about to jump in and be like, bro, the Nutcracker rips.
Rips, dude.
Yeah.
And Rue loves it.
I've gone with Jill. So much fun.
But love to hear some family traditions around the holidays.
Yes.
Love doing the advent calendar, where each day you take a different photo and slide the photo in, along with the month of December. Like last night we did our first one and it was Rue and Scotty in front of the Christmas tree. But you take a little photo with like a Polaroid somewhere, like it spits it out. Then you like put it in the calendar.
Something fun that we're doing this year, this is just to throw an idea out there for PT6 listeners, is we got Scarlett her own tree. We got her a little
nice, bro. That's
Christmas
so fun,
tree.
Man.
And my mom bought a bunch of ornaments for Scarlett.
Oh,
and it's all set up. And she was like, Jill storied it on Instagram. I'll send you the video so you can throw it up. But Scarlett's looking at the tree and touching it. And I'm like, oh,
dude, it is
God,
the best time for little ones.
Oh.
I did I got the video. I still got to post it, but I got the video of us putting up the tree and turning the lights on for the first time and getting Scotty's reaction. She just didn't have much reaction. It was super funny. Rue loves it, but dude, shopping, getting Christmas tree, putting them in the little one's room. We were doing some shopping the other day at one of the local spots, and I saw this little Grinch tree that I just feel like I have to have. We didn't get it because I don't know why. Honestly.
What makes it a Grinch tree?
It's just super green. It's got the little like the bend and everything else. Like there's a lot of Grinch themed stuff there, but it was just like this perfect Grinch tree that I feel like I have to have.
You should totally get that.
Yeah. But just shopping, the ornaments that start to come in now that you have a family, like you have all these family ornaments. I still have my ornament from when I was born, like 1989 Christmas ornament that we put up. But you have all these little ornaments that now you'll start building since you have Scarlett. That'll be, when Charles and I, it was us in our first place. It's like Charles Waffle. And you have that one. Now we have one that was me, Charles, Waffle, and Rue. Now we have one with all 5 of us. And just year after year, you start just building on this toolbox of ornaments to put on the tree. It is the best, man.
I will shout out my godparents, Allison and Terry. Their gift every single year to me was an ornament when I was a kid. And they told me when I was a kid that I probably wasn't going to appreciate the gift at the time. But one day I would really love it. And Allison and Terry, you were right. And I fucking love my ornaments, dude. And I have like 20 of them and they're incredible. And maybe PT sickos, MT sickos out there, do that for your kid because I greatly appreciate it.
Bro, you could not be more spot on with like, hey, you won't appreciate this now, but you will later. Like, because I sit back and I see all the Christmas stuff and I see the ornaments and I love the ornament stuff. And I just think to myself, man, an ornament is like an underrated gift that I want to get multiple people.
So incredible. And last thing, we'll play this voicemail. This is very quick. Was in Franklin, and in this little shop, this little boutique, they had upside down tiny Christmas trees hanging from the ceiling like a chandelier with like the ornaments and the lights on it. It looked sick. I don't know how many PT sickos or MT sickos got vaulted ceilings, but that look was so sick. I'd never seen that. Have y'all ever seen that before?
No.
It was like a Christmas tree chandelier and it looked unreal. A silver Christmas tree with all the stuff hanging. I digress. Let's get into these voicemails.
Let's get to the voicemail. 601 The Dads, the hotline. You want to be featured on the show.
Good afternoon, boys. Brian from Omaha. Sherm, Chef, Will. Always good to see you and hear from you. But tonight's the night. Long time coming, 9 months. The due date has came and passed. She was technically due last Sunday, the 23rd. But here we go. We're about 2 hours and some change from going to check into the hospital to start the induction process. Only thing I asked for, obviously, Mama needs everything. Not everything, but respectfully. Only thing I asked for is that Papa Team 6 shirt, and she delivered. So I can't wait for the Milk Team 6 stuff to come out so I can surprise her with that stuff as well. But yeah, about 2.5 hours until the process starts. And by tomorrow at this time, I will be a father. A little nervous, but more than excited. I don't have the words. No tears yet, but I know they're coming. It's not if, it's when. But I will keep you guys posted, send some pictures. Love this pod. It definitely, the dad hacks, all that stuff. It helps. It definitely helps. And I know it's going to help me in the next month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, etc. Always and forever, Papa Team 6 out.
Let's go, man. Congratulations.
That's so huge.
Yeah. Congratulations. And shout out Milk Team 6. Shout out Mom for coming in clutch with the PT6 shirt.
Yeah. There was a DM that this call reminded me of that Derek, he was reaching out to you too, is who we got those Christmas for the Dad photos from. A guy was reaching out to us, Will, and essentially his for the Dad's Christmas merch came just in time for him to have it on with his child, but it arrived after the birth of the child, but they're still at the hospital and they live close to the hospital. And he asked his wife, can I please run home to go get the merch? And she said, of course, go. And he ran home, got the merch, and then took these pictures. And I'm like, bro, that is so crazy. Awesome. I love the buy-in.
Yeah.
And the joy that these dads are getting.
Sweetheart. I know you're in pain right now. You mind if I run home and grab? The mail came in. My Papa Team 6 shirt is sitting on the front step.
And these porch pirates, fat staff guy, his shit taken. We gotta be careful.
There was one. I'll see if I can find it. But
Ain't nobody gonna steal your shirt. He sits over in the corner, pulls up the part of the episode. He's like, listen to this. Just listen.
It's just me going, fuck porch pirates. I'm so sorry, Derek.
Sorry, Derek. You were saying something?
This episode. There's a picture of, I'll see if I can find it. There was a picture of a guy who did something similar, but he had the shirt, but it was to hear because they had bought a small and he was a large man, but he had to wear the shirt or something like that. I'll see if I can find it. It was in the archives.
No way.
I thought I had shown you it. Let me see if I can find it, but they're sickos.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
God, I love that.
And congratulations too.
Congrats. I'm going to try and get his first name.
Good afternoon, boys. Brian from Omaha.
Brian.
B-Rye.
From Omaha, Nebraska.
Go Big Red.
He's probably not a Creighton fan. He's in the Go Big Red guy. This one is called One and a Melon.
One and a Melon.
One and a Melon.
Okay.
Hey, boys. Calling in a Loner Team 6 here. I'm a foster parent, so I'm tossing that name out there for the foster parents. Loner Team 6.
Love that.
I'm a few weeks behind on the pod, trying to catch up. I'm currently listening to November 12th episode. Y'all talking about the 1-year-old birthday parties. Thought I'd share this. Our first foster child was we got her about a week before she turned 1. Little Haitian little girl, beautiful. And me, my wife, we're whiter than Willie C, whiter than Sherman, okay? We are white. The first birthday party, my wife wanted to do a One and a Melon theme, but we quickly realized you can't put a black baby in watermelon themed outfits surrounded by nothing but white people. You can't do it.
Oh, no.
It's not a good look. It wouldn't have been a good look. So we went strawberries instead. So dad hack, very specific dad hack for anyone out there. All right. Keep going, boys. I'm really glad y'all are doing this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, let's get her in this shirt. Hang on a second. Sweetheart, we can't do this shit.
Honey, I'm whiter than Fat Staff. You can't be doing this shit. And that is quite white. If you're whiter than me and Willie C, you white.
One in a melon, just a watermelon t-shirt. You mean her?
That's so funny, dude. Yeah, for any foster parents out there that are extremely white and do have a Haitian 1-year-old, use the strawberries.
Yeah, go strawberries.
Go strawberry with it.
Oh, that's funny.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
I think he remained anonymous, correct? I'm pretty sure he remained.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Loner Team 6.
Loner Team 6. Boys almost fucked up. Almost put a watermelon t-shirt on.
Yeah, I just have emails now.
Okay,
and you have some emails as well.
Yes. All right, here we go. Jake Floria. This is Jake from Cincinnati, longtime listener, bussin' and proud member of PT6, getting ready for my second deployment with the baby due in December. We haven't found out the gender, but my wife and I only agree on girl names. We are totally fucked if we have a boy.
Ooh.
Please give us some ideas. Here we are again.
Here we are again.
And
that one guy went with Violet. We talked about that, right? Did we talk
I don't
about
think
that?
so. I don't
He
think
went.
Just in the office, but thank you for bringing that up.
Yes. He went with Violet and he tagged us.
Okay.
Which
Shout
is
out.
crazy. Shout out.
Bonus points for unique names. I played college football and with Willie C's boy Yoshi while I was in the CFL. Jake, that is awesome. You shout out Yoshi too. He's still doing. I think he got offensive lineman of the year.
No way.
Yeah. Super good athlete. Should have been a guy in the league for sure, but a stud. So I correlate names with guys from the locker room that I wouldn't want to name my kid after. Laugh out loud. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all you do for the community. And as a reminder to hold yourself to a higher standard as a dad. Good. PT6 out. What's he just wants to throw names at him to name his boy?
I was waiting
what the hell is that?
I was waiting for the options.
There are no options.
no
Please give us
options.
some ideas.
He just gave 4 psychopaths an open-ended answer.
Yeah.
We might have to get back. I say we get back to him next pod.
Social video. I'll just go around with the tiny mic in the office and ask everyone to give us a guy name, and that'll be the name.
That's hilarious.
That's brilliant.
That's hilarious. That's what we'll do because I honestly want to think on it a little bit. I love the name. I will just throw this out there because it's a family name. I love Charlie, and I love the nickname Cha-Cha.
I just threw in Google. Give me some unique tough boy names for a locker room for a baby. Here we go. Knox, Sounds like he was born with a linebacker neck roll.
Yep.
Jet, speed, swagger, a little bit reckless.
2 T's.
Holt, short, sharp, all grit. Troy, classic warrior energy.
Yep.
Bane, Rhett, Duke, Axel, Stone, Gage. More rare but strong. Maddox, Conan.
Conan.
Yeah, just imagine naming your boy Conan, man. Conan the Barbarian. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I do. The cartoon. Correct?
Conan the Barbarian.
Falconia.
We talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Ford, Zane, Kane, Rocco's Modern Life,
Rocco.
Crew, Beck, Mac, Vaughn, Blaze, Striker, Slade, Breaker, Ridge, Bruin, Titus,
Say Falconia.
Jagger, Falconia, Wells,
Paul.
Heath, Tate,
Larry.
Colt. A lot of good names in there. A lot of good names right there. So if that helped my man.
Wait, so also what was his name?
Yoshi. Or what was the guy who wrote in? Jake.
Okay, cool.
Jake Floria.
That's so sick that you play with one of your boys too.
Yeah. In the CFL, man.
But I will truly think on it. We should all think on it, but then also do the social video and everyone could give their answer.
Okay.
I love that. Okay, I'll read this email. This one's interesting.
Okay.
Derek gave me a breakdown of it, but I didn't want to fully read it. I kind of wanted to read it open-ended on the pod. This is a poem, Will. A poem that was written by a PT sicko by the name of Jay Blair.
It was not written by a PT sicko. The author of the poem is in the first card that you have. It says "if by somebody."
My apologies. This is I'll just read it. Apologies. Boys, Justin Blair, Seaman Team 6 are here. I feel this poem will resonate with any parents out there. My dad would read it to me as a child, and I revisit it anytime I am facing a challenge or adversity in my life. Much respect, boys. This is If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with womb out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Fabulous poem.
That's strong. Yeah.
Fabulous poem.
Thank you for writing that in. Well, who wrote it? What?
I'm sorry. Rudyard Kipling.
What's so funny?
I don't know why I thought that was funny. It's Rudyard Kipling. And that came from our friend Justin Blair, who's a Seaman Team Sixer.
Okay.
That's into poetry. And I love it. I just laughed because it was like a Will making me laugh. Who wrote that? Kipling did.
God. Oh, you remind me of like the way I feel with Ryan Whitney. Like I could just watch and observe Ryan and listen to him say stuff, and it just makes me laugh.
And that's what
I feel like that's what you have going on with me, because it's like I don't know what you're laughing at.
You do just make me laugh. Before the pod, when you and Chef were getting into college football, and you just getting up in mid-sentence, housing a Krispy Kreme, and like never broke from how Nebraska's like going to pull itself out. And I'm just like, there's only one Will Compton. But I digress.
Oh. Can I? You ready?
Yes, yes, sir.
Shout out the poem.
Hey,
Shout out. Who wrote that poem?
Kipling. And he's a big old poet sicko. He's written a bunch of them bad boys.
Okay. PT. Okay, here we go. This is for Derek. I appreciate the warning. PT6 difficulty level hard. This is from Ron Holmes. **, sad alert. Okay, here we go, boys. Hey, boys, this is Ron. I am new to the For the Dads podcast. I've been riding on the bus with the boys for a while and decided it was time to hop on this one. I just wanted to write in and tell you all where I'm at right now. The last episode, it was mentioned that we need to talk about the tough things, so I figured why not talk about it here. I have a stepdaughter who you can't tell me otherwise. She is mine. I am just being technical for the story. My wife and I found out a couple months ago that we are expecting PT6 all day. Well, a few weeks ago on a Monday, my wife called me at work crying. She had just woke up on our bathroom floor after she passed out. We took her to the hospital and found out she passed out because she wasn't hydrated enough for 2 babies. That's right, we found out we were having twins. Both heartbeats were good and healthy. That same week on Friday, as I was getting ready to go to work at 4 a.m., my wife gets up to go to the bathroom and she sees that she is bleeding. Thinking we lost the babies, we take her to the hospital and find out it's a hemorrhage that is fairly common during pregnancy. We were told both babies were healthy and both heartbeats were there. Flash forward to Tuesday of that next week, which was Veterans Day. After all the hospital visits, we go to see my wife's OB and they do an ultrasound. Knowing our babies were good, we could not wait to see them on the screen. During that ultrasound, we found out that we lost one of the twins. The only thing they could tell us was its heartbeat just stopped. We were devastated, confused, trying to still be happy and excited for the one healthy baby we did have, but we're sad for the life that we were expecting to have with twins. Now, going to last week, my wife called me from her job telling me she was going to the hospital because she was bleeding a lot again. We thought we lost another baby. Praise God, our prayers were answered, and it was just hemorrhaging again. And yesterday we found out through another appointment with our OB that the hemorrhage is shrinking and the baby is growing and healthy. I just wanted to share because sometimes life sucks. When my wife and I found out we lost one of the twins, we told each other that if we believe who God says he is, then as long as baby B is still in there, we will pray for God to restore the heartbeat. And if he decides not to, God is still good. If he answered our prayers, we would thank him for the miracle. And if he hadn't, we would rejoice that our baby was in his arms of the Father. Some might call us delusional, and that's okay, but we call it faith. So pray and hope with us that our baby and mama stay healthy and get to meet our child and talk about the hard things. My few takeaways from the pod. I thought Olipop was gross, but because of Will, I tried Apple Crisp, and God is good. Terminal List is great. Watch it. Other shows I recommend: Shrinking, Your Friends and Neighbors, Ted Lasso, The Last Frontier, parentheses, all on Apple TV.
I was about to say.
Thank you for writing in, Ron. It seems like baby number 2 is growing and healthy right now. Did he say how far along they were?
It sounded like 2 months. Is that what he had said? At the very beginning? They found out 2 months ago they're pregnant?
Yeah, man. Our thoughts and prayers and positive vibes are definitely with them. I hope it does, because I can only imagine. And God bless you both for staying strong and shifting that perspective around when you're getting news like that.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how angry it makes you. Thank you for sharing, bro.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Thank you for starting to listen. Thank you for feeling like you have a space to write into the boys. I'm glad we read this. I hope you're listening to this right now, Ron. And we do positive vibes, thoughts, prayers, all of it headed your way, you and your wife. I hope everything goes well. I hope you're writing it again one day with positive news, man.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that baby to come out healthy, and the heartbeat restores on the other twin. I can't wait to hear that news too. And for anyone at home that's listening right now, that's also just going through whatever, any struggle. There are people out there. There are people in your life that you can share that stuff with. I think it's just really good to share that stuff, to get it off your chest. And thank you for sharing. What was his first name?
His name was Ron.
Ron.
His name was Ron.
Thank you so much, Ron.
Because on that note too, like to your point, it's like there's I'm sure people listening right now going through, whether it's something similar, loss that they just went through, hope that they're trying to cling to right now because of anger that might be happening. So thank you, man.
Yeah.
And I love at the end too, he's just bringing a little bit of life. Like we can laugh about a couple things. Like, hey, Olipop, I thought it was gross, but Willie C, I tried the crisp apple. God is good. And those recs too on Apple TV.
Big Apple TV guy.
Big Apple TV guy. By the way, Terminalist, hey, you guys would be proud of your boy. I am 90 pages in.
Really?
90 pages in.
Will.
My first fictional book of all time.
All time?
All time. I've never read a fictional book. I'm mostly like a nonfiction guy.
An adult.
To me, I'm like, it's got to make me better.
Yeah.
Never just like, I don't know, had my own time, had my own, like, let me just enjoy a book on my own.
Yeah.
But I'm into it because I watched the TV series on Prime. Phenomenal series. Again, strongly recommend Terminalist Dark Wolf first, then going back to the 2022 original Terminalist. But knowing that I've seen it now and getting to read it, I am now seeing the light on book readers who read the books, then watch the movies and the shows and like, oh, the book's way better. And you're kind of like, dude, shut up. Like, just enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
But the amount of detail and other things that the like Hollywood can't quite fit in, all of that.
Yeah.
I do see what readers are saying.
And
not saying I'm a reader now, but I started a book over the weekend and your boy is 90 pages in and I have enjoyed it.
Reminds me of Mark Wahlberg and the other guys. Where'd you learn to dance like that? To make fun of the kids in the neighborhood. They would dance. I don't read.
Hey, I'm not a reader, all right?
I don't read.
I posted that. I posted the shout out to, was it Jack Carr? With
That's
the books
right.
and everything else, and the comments are so funny. Like, how bummed were you when you realized it wasn't a pop-up book? Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, oh, Willie, see, it ain't a picture book, bro.
Oh, come on.
Willie, when did you can't read?
Those are PT
Come
sickos.
on, I can read a couple words.
And for any new listeners, Terminal List Dark Wolf is a prequel to Terminal List.
Yes. Yeah. If you're new, tuned in right now. If you've listened to, it's 10:30 right now. If you listen to 92 hours in, you're still with us. Love the Terminal List.
We love it.
Dark Wolf is the newest release. It is a prequel to the 2022 version. I highly encourage you to start with that prequel.
Start with
it
that.
sets up for a spin at the end of the
I
original
have to
Terminal
watch
List.
the show because then you'll truly want to go to lunch with me and probably talk about it.
Yeah. You ever take me to lunch? Jesus.
Truly.
I tried getting him. I shot him a text the other night, said I missed the teams. And when he watches Terminal List, he'll know what I'm talking about because they'll just, Taylor Kitsch just randomly, they're on the boat just having a beer and he's like, I missed the teams, man.
Oh.
Just the Navy SEAL team he was on, they were on together.
Who are you in the Terminal List? Who do you resonate
Dude, these dudes
with?
are badass,
Yeah.
bro. Like, of course, I love to pride myself on badassery, but we're not even fucking close to these guys. the Navy SEALs, man,
They are a different breed.
like these guys are assassins.
Yeah.
The Hell Week that you learn about, read about, hear about, you might see a YouTube video and get a little motivated. Like, but when you try to actually get some context and try to actually picture yourself in that world, they are different fucking animals.
So I went to school in San Diego my freshman year, and the island Coronado, I believe.
Yeah, it's something like that, where the ships
Coronado.
and everything else that you get to kind of go around and see.
And
When we went to the Holiday Bowl for San Diego, we got to go and like tour that stuff and kind of be around
you
them.
got to go to the Navy
Yeah.
base on Point Loma, which
Yeah.
is where I went to school. And then there's the island of Coronado where the SEALs train. And I was on Coronado Island and I saw the SEALs in those inflatable kind of looking boats that you see in the movies. And it just has the one mower on the back,
Yeah.
or the one motor on the back. And all these boats take off and this one boat stops. And it looks like complete engine failure. There's not smoke coming out of it, but I just see this one guy ripping this cord. I'm talking 20 minutes of him ripping this cord with the guy just in his ear yelling at him the entire time. And he sat there for 20 minutes ripping that cord. And finally the motor started back up and they went. I was like, dude, I couldn't even do that 10 times. Think about ripping a boat motor for 20 minutes straight. These guys are psychos.
Bro, they are
In the best
different,
way. In the
man.
best way. I mean,
Yeah, of course, in the
in a
best
good
way.
way. Yeah.
Well, you're asking me who do I picture myself as in the show? It's like I love to have fun about. I'm Chris Pratt or Taylor Kitsch, but dude, these guys are different animals.
They are.
Different.
You're a different
fucking
animal
animals.
on PUBG, though.
PUBG, we talking a bit of a different game.
Yeah.
We talking. I'm a warrior. On
You
PUBG.
are, sir.
I'm surgical.
You are.
Hey, don't kid yourself now. You sling some lead.
Hey, come on. You're only as good as your team.
Yeah.
You're only good as your team. And we got a stream for the PT sickos. I do have this email. This is from Troy Johnson. Troy says, what up, fellas? Troy from North Carolina. I'm a 2-time PT sicko with a 3-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter. I listen to the podcast every week and always pick up something new. It's powerful hearing from other dads in the trenches, embracing the suck and trying to be intentional. I'm in the Army, so I'm away from home more than I'd like. A few weeks ago, my son fell and hit his head on the arm of a couch. Friday night, right at bedtime, we made the classic ER run for a staple. Good. He handled it like a champ. I cried more than he did. Dude, I love that. That Monday, I left the training knowing that the day I got home, the first thing I'd have to do was take him back to have the staple removed. After a week away, all I wanted was to walk through the door to 2 screaming kids and my beautiful wife. But in the back of my mind, I was dreading another hospital trip. It breaks my heart to see fear or pain in my kids' eyes. On the drive, I threw on the podcast to finish the Shifting Your Perspective episode. A few minutes in, and Willie C is talking about exactly that, perspective. Something clicked. Instead of thinking, man, I just got out of the field and now I have to take him straight to the doctor, I shifted it to, how lucky am I that I get to be here for him when he needs me most? I get to comfort him when he's scared. I get to carry some of the weight so my wife doesn't have to do it alone. Today was a good day, and once again, my son was a trooper. Ice cream at 10 a.m. on the way home was non-negotiable. I'd be remiss to not shout out my wife. She holds down the house while I'm away, often solo and far from family. She deserves a first-round bid to the Empty Sixer Hall of Fame. Coined and created by Troy Johnson. She's the strongest woman I know. I'll leave you with the dad hack. Marry a partner who pushes you to be the best version of yourself. Amen, brother. My only real fear is that our kids are going to love her way more than me. And honestly, I can't blame them. The 3 of us are blessed to have her. Y'all motivate me to be a better father and husband. Keep crying, boys. PT6 out.
That is awesome, bro. And amen to that dad hack.
What a dad hack, dude.
What was repeat exactly what he said with the dad hack? Like marry a partner that pushes you.
Marry a partner who pushes you to be the best version of yourself.
And that partner, again, when they're pushing you, it's going to piss you off a little bit.
Oh,
but when you have that perspective of you gotta ride or die, amen to that. And it fires me up that he's able to shift, his perspective in times of like, thinking this dude's in the army.
Yeah.
Like this dude's a hero. And to come home and shift back into dad life, I can only imagine that's not easy. It's not easy. Like when you have a career and you're coming home after all the stress that you're weighing, you're thinking about a billion different things. And then shifting back into dad mode is a very hard thing to do. Shifting back into mom mode, parent mode, whatever it is, it's always hard to do. But it fires me up for him because that dude is a badass to the world. And also like his kid, the kid is going to see him like such a hero one day, and what a position he's in to teach whether it's resilience and toughness, because that's what he wants to do with his boy.
Yeah,
he's ready to do all of these things where you see him he hits his head, he cries. You're probably we're very masculine men. I assume he's as masculine as they come. But what an opportunity and pocket he's going to be in when those moments and lessons do come, when your boy feels so safe and secure with you, like when you are, having kind of those positive disciplines or nurturing him in a way to where, it's not like soft and weak, but your dad, like he feels safe with you. In those moments where he has weakness or wants to learn lessons, like what better example to learn from than somebody who's in the damn military? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just really cool. It's cool to hear him write that in and talk about kind of his perspective shift and everything else. Cause I like to view it as he's going to be in such a great spot when his kid does need him for some real lessons that he will be able to teach him, like when those times come, and just enjoying the moments he does get with him. Cause I don't know what his scheduling and everything else is. It's got to suck to be deployed. It's got to suck to, have to leave your family. So appreciate you writing that in.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, for the lesson, there's one that I was reading on again. I've read the last couple of days from the Daily Dad that I threw in my bookmarks. But it's called the River of Change. And forgive me if I've read this one before, but again, this is one that's kind of came back around into me kind of like looking at it the last couple of days. And it's been the one that's been in front of my face. But it's called the River of Change, and this was posted by the Daily Dad, and this is advice from the parents Tao Te Ching. You can get a copy from the bookstore, Painted Porch Bookshop. But this one is called River of Change. The child you see today will not be here tomorrow. The child arriving home from school is different from the one who left from home this morning. Every moment is a death of all that has gone before and a birth of all that is to come. You must jump into the river and let it carry you on its journey. If you try to stop it, you will drown. Now that I'm reading that, part of me thinks I've read that one before.
Yeah, I don't think you have.
Okay, because it's an awesome one. I got it in my bookmarks. Which, by the way, look at the boomer alert here, like the bookmark stuff on social media that you can kind of file away into different little subjects. You might be laughing. You might be thinking that's a funny Willism right there.
No,
I don't know
not
if
at
people's
all.
on top of that. Like that's something you should for sure tap into.
No, I was thinking about how I haven't gone into my bookmarks folder in a while. I need to go look and see what I have been bookmarking.
It's so great to kind of organize everything. It's like I got stoicism ones. I got a children's bookmark thing.
Yeah, you broke it down into different.
Yeah, I got
categories.
like a rehab one for my low back. Like I got all these different little. It's like my Pinterest board.
I love that.
You'll laugh too. I got so many on X on Twitter. Like I got college football, NFL leadership for the dads, quotes, content ideas, Nebraska receipts.
I wish so badly.
Money, books, fatherhood, stocks, diet, movies.
I just want to be in Will Compton's brain for just like 30 minutes. I just want to be in your brain for 30 minutes.
Oh, this is going to be a good one.
Some of the breakdowns of the social media stuff that will do with me. And Sherman, I'm telling them this 2 weeks in advance because I know the Broncos are playing the Chargers. And what they're going to, this is what they always do this. And this is what they're going to do. I'm going to set them up for this. And then when Bo Nix ends up beating the Chargers, I already got it ready for him. And that's when I bring it out. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, he really is a savant with the social media stuff in a way of like, How are you game planning this 2 weeks out? My bookmark list would put me on an FBI watch list. From just all the memes that I bookmark, I'm like, oh, that would be good. Oh, that would be good. Mine's
See, I'll hit the memes and I'll
heavy.
save and I'll just go into my albums and move it to a memes album. But that is smart to just bookmark. I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
That's easy. You're weeding out 2 extra clicks.
yeah. I have
Gotta file stuff away.
I have a quote.
Can I say one thing about Will's? Have you ever heard of a guy named Gabor Mate? He's a very famous philosopher recently. He does a lot about the body and how it he didn't write the book, he keeps score, but he was on a podcast lately. He said something that no siblings have the same childhood. And it's this thing that comes out that the children, it reminded me of what you said about the child that you let go doesn't come back the same way. And he said it's very important to remember that just because 2 kids grow up in the same house, no, they didn't. The parents treat them different and what they come home to is different. And the way things are different because of each other. It just reminded me of that, where everything that your child will do seems to change them than the person that you let go. It was just really cool. So
Yeah.
I'll send you the clip.
That's always fascinating too, because you'll grow up in the household. I got 2 other brothers. If one does something out of the ordinary that's bizarre, it's like the parents are sitting there talking we all grew up in the same damn house. How is so-and-so being this way when we all came from the same damn household? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm also realizing that too with Rue and Scotty. And again, it's thinking of all the firsts you go through with Rue and then all the things that Scotty's doing that it was different than with Rue, because Rue was our only child at the time, to where Charles and I would be like, hey, do we have the age appropriate toys that Scotty could be playing with? Because Scotty's a menace. She's all over the house. She's getting in cabins. She's all over. Hey, sweetheart, you can't be climbing all over this. She'll be grabbing all the Olipops that are on the lower shelf in the pantry, and she'll just be knocking them all off. She got in the water bowl again today, and she's just everywhere.
Water bowl.
And I'm just like, we got toys, but I'm thinking have we dug in and got the right ones? Because when it was just Rue, it's we were both so intentional with Rue and all the stuff that she was doing to keep her occupied and giving her attention and everything else. Not saying we don't give Scotty attention, but it reminds us that hey, we had all this certain time that we spent with Rue. We need to be making sure that we're doing the same stuff with Scotty and the same excitement and the same everything else. Because they're going to grow from a lens of Rue is always the first child, and they're going to be seeing us experiencing first with Rue. And then if we have a lapse or we have a few lapses with her, that will subconsciously be in her brain of that whole second child syndrome that I feel evolves over time. That if you're not sitting there watering the plant kind of the same way, it's not we're wanting them to be the same, but it's almost as parents being very aware that you want to kind of have the similar reactions, experiences, things that you're doing with Scotty. When she gets old enough, I'm taking the Rue on lunch dates, but making sure it's just me and Scotty, and mom has time with just Scotty, to where it doesn't seem like Rue's the leader of the whole thing and Scotty just kind of fits in with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You bringing that up, it's that's always a very fascinating thing to think about. Because I think of my household, when something goes sideways with any of us, it's it's just crazy. Because we all grew up in the same household. We feel like you grew up in the same discipline, X, Y, and Z. And now that have my 2 kiddos, and I'm almost putting myself in the shoes of Scotty a lot of the times, I think of my younger brothers on I could see how some of this stuff kind of shaped who they were when I'm the oldest brother. And they always talk about first child syndromes, all that stuff. You feel like you're the more responsible one. You feel all these different pressures that the first child has. Then you feel like the youngest one, oh, dude, you have it so easy. Mom and dad never cared about blah, blah, blah. You got to do X, Y, and Z all the time. They weren't as strict on you.
Yeah.
And then probably from their vantage point, they have a much different lens of yeah, but you were taken care of the absolute most. They checked in on you the most and didn't care as much about me. That might be their story they tell them. Whether it was the reality or not is whatever. But just constantly thinking about those things. When you have multiple children, now that I have 2, I'm very much, hey, Scotty, we got to make sure we're just as, give her this, not same amount of attention, but you're giving her that intentional time all the time, because we got a little try before now.
Yeah. And it will be different naturally too, just from their DNA makeup of Rue might go lean super heavy into the art stuff. Scotty might be a sicko soccer player and she's got her soccer stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Everything will paint its own picture. But I know exactly what you mean. Of just like my brother wasn't allowed to watch PG-13 until he was 13. And then my mom comes home and I'm 6 years old on the couch with my dad watching Gladiator. She's like, what are you doing? And he's like, it's this great movie. Like, what do you mean? What am I doing? It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
I have a quick quote. You read one from C.S. Lewis last week. I have one from his good friend J.R.R. Tolkien.
Okay.
Who's one of my faves. This was a letter that Tolkien wrote to his son, Christopher. And it's just a quote about fatherhood. He says, a man who is wise and good can learn from his own children. And a parent's task is not to dominate, but to guide, to help them grow straight, but not to force them into any shape. I just like that whole idea of like, not trying to force some kind of idea or some kind of what they need to be, and you just kind of let them go. It's like the horse trainer guy that we talked about in that video. Like, there's some similarities with training or breaking a horse, and then also like raising a child as well.
Being next to him.
Yeah, be next to him
the whole time.
Yeah.
I like that one. Great stuff, boys. Great sewed. PT6, I hope you loved it. Again, we got merchandise, everything, bwtb.com.
BWTB.
If you want to be featured on the show, drop us comments on YouTube, Spotify, social media. You want to write in 601thedads@gmail.com. You want to be featured on the show with a voicemail. You call 601-THE-DADS, the hotline, to be featured on the show.
You get free merch. If you call in and we play your voicemail, you get free merch.
Yeah, continue to recruit. Continue to spread the good news of Papa Team 6 and For the Dads. We love you. We appreciate you.
Next episode teaser. Next episode, I have a crazy New Year's, not even a resolution. I have a crazy goal for 2026.
Okay. I can't wait to hear it. Make sure you take out the trash.